This is our concluded agreement, collective bargaining agreement between the Hotels Union and the management of Hariss International. So we are taking this opportunity to give it to them as a framework for continuity in social sustainability. Thank you.
As you are all aware, financials these days is an issue. As employers cry of the high taxation, especially on the raw materials and also the other taxes that have been introduced that used not to be there. So profitability levels have been checked, and yet they have to keep their staff motivated. Today we are at Hariss International, where we have just concluded and signed a collective bargaining agreement that is going to run for the next 3 years. In this agreement, we have recorded a number of achievements ranging from insertion of new parts of the collective bargaining agreement and also improvements in most of the allowances that are given here. We have improvements in the night allowance, out of station allowances. We have improved on the minimum salary. We have also had general increments of all people that are working here in terms of their salaries by different percentages. So we are happy that we have recorded these achievements, and among other things, one most critical thing is that we have also had an insertion in terms of parental rights, parental protection, and also privileges, where we talk about various situations that happen or can befall a parent, especially the women employees. There are so many privileges that we have discussed for them, and including new things that have not been in the old CBAs. And we are very happy that we have recorded all those improvements for and on behalf of the employees. And we take occasion also to appreciate the management for having agreed to continuously engage with the union to improve the workers' terms and conditions of employment where it is possible. We have not had any big issues at Hariss International, and they are one of the companies that are very compliant with the legislation of the country, and we are happy to note that achievement.
It is important for us to ensure that we give the staff what they need. I think what people don't realise about a union, it allows us to collectively bargain and not try and bargain with 1,000 individuals. And it's a really critical part of any organisation to have a conducive and working relationship. It may never always be that we agree on everything, but I think we've seen over the last 3 years since I've been here that even when we don't agree, we come up with a solution. And I think it's important that you brought to the party on what were the critical things that the staff was looking for. And sometimes we as management might think we want to do this, but actually staff are looking for something totally different. And I think that's where this win-win relationship with the union has worked really well for us as an organisation. Yes, we have given on a number of things this year, but I think what we have given is important. But that also commends the work that the staff has done. Again, since I've been here, the efficiencies and effectiveness of our staff has improved. And I think what we're putting back into the staff through training, through rewards, improving pay, improving benefits, the staff is coming back to us with better productivity. And then it's a win-win. Cost time, not just costs. So I thank everybody. I know it's not quite Christmas, but we're going into the silly season. So I wish you and your families the best for this period. It's a very tough period for us. I think people need a break in January after a very hard. We will expect our staff to work very long hours over the next 6 weeks, as we need to deliver quite large volumes versus normal months. But please be safe with your families, and a prosperous 2026 when this will be implemented. Thank you.
I hope we shall be coming to wish ourselves, but we shall.
My name is Rosemary Nakuya. I'm the HR Director here at Hariss International Limited. Today has marked a great milestone for us as we've just concluded and signed off our three-year CBA between HTS Union and Hariss International. During the negotiations periods that have taken a couple of months, we've agreed quite a number of things for our... So since we started the negotiations sessions, or since we started the collective bargaining process over 15 years ago with the HTS Union, we've seen remarkable improvements in our employees from a productivity perspective. And this has gone a long way in shaping the company that Hariss International has become today. And we're hoping that even for the more years to come, as we continue to work with the union and collaborate in social dialogue, we will see an exponential growth for both our employees, but also for us as a company.
Thank you. That's fun. I think it's like a machine gun. Thank you so much. Solidarity.
Thank you.